Hi, I'm Lane Rohr. I'm a freshman here at Drexel. I'm in the Environmental Studies and Sustainability major with the 5-year 3 co-op option. Although when I did apply to Drexel, I was in the Biological Sciences program. I just recently switched out. But I still know, obviously, a lot of what it's like to get adjusted to college and to start off as a freshman and the different things that happen, especially here at Drexel. So I hope anything that I mentioned in this video can be really of help to you. When you initially start college and you're looking into college, you're in the high school kind of mindset. When you're in high school, everything's a little bit more secluded. Everybody has their cliques. Um, it's really hard to get in and out of them, so you're kind of stuck to the way things are in your 4 years of high school. College is a big transition from that, and it kind of scares a lot of people not having the security of their friends to back them up. But the good thing about college is that you're not treated like a kid, you're treated more like an adult than you are in high school. You're not really baby fed things. You're kind of put out here to be able to handle things on your own. And I think that's one thing that really helps people learn to accept themselves and be able to think that people also accept them. Adjusting to college life for most is pretty hard. For me, it was pretty easy. When you come into college, a lot is thrown at you, and you kind of have to do it by yourself. You have to decide whether or not you go to lecture or whether or not you want to get involved in a club. Nobody's forcing you to do anything except for take exams, which if you don't do them, you'll probably fail your courses. You definitely will fail your courses. So a lot of it's put on you. And I think that fact scares a lot of people since they're used to high school kind of spoon feeding them. So making that transition from high school to college is very scary for me, although it wasn't. I was so excited to come off to college and have that sort of independence since in high school, the only independence you have there is the ability to drive, and I lost that ability. So when I came to college and I was on my own for once, I could do things the way I wanted to do them. I was in control of my actions everywhere I go, and whether or not I wanted to study that night, it's something I was well prepared for. And I was super excited to get ready. All my friends left for college in August, and I didn't come here till September 16th because that's when Drexel starts for freshmen. So it was a little wishy-washy, waiting and waiting and waiting. It was a big waiting game for a long time, but I am adjusting really well. And one of the big questions I get when I go home, maybe once every 2 weeks, just to get groceries since they're cheaper at home, since I'm from right across the bridge in South Jersey. I go home and my parents ask how I'm feeling there, if I'm feeling like lost or like I don't fit in, if I'm making friends. And they ask if I miss home, and I just kind of say that I am home here at Drexel. They make you feel like you are home, even from the first night. It felt like I had been living here for years. And I think that's a quality that Drexel really has. You know what you're getting into, and you should expect when you're coming into college is fast paced. Drexel is pretty fast paced. We don't have that typical semester system, as I'm sure you all know by now. We do have the quarter system, so each term is a short 10 weeks, and that 10 weeks go by fast. It's already week 5, and I literally feel like welcome week just happened yesterday. So it's super crazy, it gets super hectic, but time management is something that you are taught almost immediately right out of the gun here. And it does take some time to really like kind of get your bearings on things. But if you just sit back, relax, take a deep breath, maybe go to the gym to relieve some stress, or sit down, plan everything out, and go upon your day. However you think you cope with the amount of stress that you might put on yourself or that is put on you. Really think about it. Try different types of therapies, getting massages, facials, aromatherapy, anything you can do to take a little bit of the edge off, but still be able to manage your time well and not get too distracted. Definitely keep up on your studies. things, like I said, are fast-paced, so you really want to stay on top of your homework, checking Blackboard every day, making sure you're getting your assignments in on time. As long as you know what assignments you have and kind of have them prepared, I'm sure it'll be fine. I have a MacBook and I use the sticky note app a lot. I have like 20,000 stickies on my background, and they have thousands of reminders for all different courses, different office hours, different professors' names, emails, everything like that. Anything I need to get help or to know where my homework is or what I have to do for my next class, it's all on there. And also, if you are doing labs, get them done sooner rather than later. When you have to turn them in online and you want to see if it's plagiarized or not, you definitely want to get them in early. So don't procrastinate. I know it's hard. I am a major procrastinator. I put the pro in procrastinate, but just bid your time well. Devote more time to the classes that you know you need to study harder for, classes that you're better at. Maybe you don't put as much time to, but still put time towards them, because you'd be surprised how different things can change from high school to college courses. I took AP Biology, and the switch from AP Bio to Dr. Kabnick's class is a lot different. We go a lot more in depth, and I was really good at AP Bio, and I was kind of unexpected with the amount of work I'd have to relearn. So just know your limits and know how far you're going to have to push yourself to get good in something. And if you don't have to push yourself as hard because you're already pretty good at something, then don't devote as much time to it, but still always keep it there. Don't kind of put it on the back burner. Just really stay focused and don't stress yourself out too much. Just kick back with some friends every once in a while. Don't be afraid to go out and have a social life, even if it's a little bit of one. Just really try to enjoy yourself and make the best of your time here at Drexel. So to just kind of wrap things up, I do just want to point out that Drexel offers tons of help if you are struggling, since freshman year does go by really fast, especially when you're not used to the 10-week term period. So go to the different office hours, really know when your TAs offer their office hours, as well as your professors or any of the tutoring sessions. Ask somebody that's in your major. If you live in a living learning community, really reach out to those people that are in your major near you. I think all those things will be really, really helpful to you if you are struggling in your first year. Also, remember that you're not just stuck to your major. If you think that it's not right for you, still give it a chance, and maybe after the first term, you can switch out into something you might be a little bit more passionate about, but do stay true to your passions. Drexel is all about ambition and embracing what you believe and what you want to experience and take from what Drexel has to offer. So really stay true to yourself, and I wish you the best of luck in your final years at Drexel.